The way we're doing the convention. I found at the last one, there's a lot of disconnect when you have both the active and allied members in the room. And by allied, I probably talk more about the hotels and the other suppliers, not the tour operators sitting allied. So the thought is maybe we should have one whole day only for the tour operator community, focus on sessions which are interesting only for them. It is a model a lot of other international associations use, where they focus on the core members and then they open it up to everyone else. We are going to be using the low season for more destination specialist training programs across the country. The 4 regional chapter chairman posts, we intend to empower these roles a lot more, and we intend to guide them a lot more. Maybe we were naive in thinking they will deliver just by appointing them, but I think we realize they need a lot more supervision in what they do. We are going to ask for a game plan for the financial support from the various chapters so that the money we have authorized for them to spend, they actually do spend it properly. I think being ethical and fair in business is an important criterion. I was chatting to a few people a little while ago. We need to stress that. How do we bring in fair practice? How do we bring in ethics? It is a challenge. And it's time for us to get together in a room, spend a day, brainstorm. What is it that you think we can implement? How can I, an association, tell you how to run your business? Where are my limits? Where are your limits? Let's start discussing, because that is very, very critical. We are already involved in the new India Travel Mart, which the government is proposing for January 2017. It's a big project, different from the last Get India, and all of you will be updated on that. We are already talking with somebody about a group liability insurance policy. A lot of us find that foreign tour operators ask us, we need a liability insurance policy. And it costs everyone for a few lakhs to 10 to 15 lakhs. We're trying to see, is there a way to do this as a group? We are a complicated business, and we're talking about that. There's a thought that IATO needs to hire its own social media company to specifically promote IATO as an association and our members on the social media platforms globally. It is not an exceptionally expensive thing to do, but it's something that we can do within our hands. As much as we respect the Ministry of Tourism and things they can do, it's time for us to take some actions on our own and expand our work independent of anybody else. Nothing is stopping us from marketing the destination. We are thinking, because we've had a few members recently who have been sent summons by photo banks like Getty Images, we are thinking of having our own team of photographers this summer go about and shoot our own photo bank exclusively for IATO members. Ministry of Tourism is always inviting photographers, but unfortunately those photographers are not sharing the great pictures they have with the ministry, and the ministry doesn't know how to deal with that. If we do this, those pictures will be owned by us, we will have the copyright, and we will be free to use it for any active member anywhere. I think it's important that we have some benefits only for our active members, because you're the ones involved in the industry. And again, when I say active, tour operator members, and I think this is one of those benefits. We have a service tax and labor law specialist already consulting IATO, and what we've decided is that we're going to empanel them as consultants to our industry and allow all members one initial consultation with any of them at no cost. So if you have a service tax issue, a labor issue, we have those experts we've trusted that you can go to at least get the initial guidance. We are going to be asking that a mandatory half-yearly review of the functioning of IATO by all active members be done. We did our first member survey a few weeks ago. I don't know how many of you filled it. And quite frankly, I will admit I was upset that out of 344 active members, only 64 filled in the survey. Why we sent the survey? It was a blind survey. We have no clue who filled it. But the reason for that data is to talk to the media, because when Hindustan Times calls you and say, can you give me some figures? We have nothing. That survey has at least given us hard figures, which we have used with the Ministry of Tourism last week, which we have used with the press. And so I encourage you, when we do ask you to fill some of that, please do participate. You have to tell us how you're doing. The meeting we had with the Ministry of Tourism at the show a few months ago was very successful, and we have told the ministry that we want 3 such meetings in a year where our members can interact with you more often. We are going to be lobbying very aggressively for changing these old-fashioned rules of MOT. I think enough is enough. You have to go through a dance.